You. It's a little hard. Oh, hey, Whitney. Hey, how's your weekend been? Thank you. Thanks. Let me show you something here real quick. I got all this new artwork. I added these guys today. Added some stuff. That dude there, that hand. Yeah, it's not like giving me something to do. I made this fake dice. It's flat. It looks 3D, but it's flat. And some other stuff I've added. So yeah, having fun. Give me something to do, and now I'm gonna do some artwork for here, this spot right here. So anyway, how's your weekend been? You're having a good weekend. Also, if I need to, I can do all these things here. I don't know why I would need to, but there you go. Well, that sounds fun. A pretty lazy day. We didn't end up going to church this morning. My dad had shoulder surgery a few days ago, but he's doing okay. He's just sick of being, in his hand up in in a sling. So we're just kind of, yeah, it's pretty comfy. This was a gift for Christmas from my aunt. So yeah. He's not doing too bad. I think he's making adjustments to being only having one hand, and his hand, he's left-handed, and he's having to use his right hand. So he's making adjustments. Monday they go in. Tomorrow, so tomorrow they go in. Then he'll get his shoulder checked out. So hopefully soon he'll be out of the sling. The massage sounds pretty nice. Kind of a little bit envious that you got me. Yeah, it snowed like one whole day, and it snowed about a foot, and it's currently melting. The roads look pretty clear, so I got to go into the clinic tomorrow to get my shot. So hopefully the roads are clear enough for me to drive on. Well, yeah, that was a few days ago, and it's been melting ever since. I wouldn't say it's super warm out, but it's warm enough to melt snow. Probably in the 40s, I imagine. It might feel colder being out there, though. tomorrow I'm going to get my shot done, and probably go into town and get some gas for Liberty. And then later my folks are going to go into Pueblo, which is like an hour away, and he's going to get his shoulder looked at. So that's our big plans for the week. She was joking, giving me a hard time. That was so tense before the trial. Yeah, for the trial, and now it's not so bad. So it keeps. It was validating to hear I wasn't just being dramatic. Yeah. Yeah, Robert, you can actually hear me. And I'm taking. I guess you can't hear the fan either. Oh, good, it worked. Excellent, good. I kind of forgot about that. So yeah. Thank you. Let me show you. My my setup real quick so far. So I just made these guys here. Yeah, I have a just chatting screen now, and I'm gonna make something for here. This is what I'm working on today. Something here. Yeah, I've been watching videos and stuff on how to do audio and stuff. So thanks to you guys. As of these guys, this thing here is the floating castle is. Uh, it's just an old thing I lowered for just to cover the wall. This dice I made yesterday. I think it was yesterday. That's the one I posted, and then so that's it. I'm going to do art for this part of this wall right here. So yeah, I've seen Howl's Moving Castle. It's pretty good. I think the aura. Thanks, Aura. Thank you for the lurk. Like the Secret Life of Arati. I don't know that one. Sounds interesting, huh? I'm hard pressed to pick at least one favorite Billy movie. Yeah, I guess that Peel guy has made some decent movies recently. Um, I saw Nope. I haven't seen Get Out. I think it's called that one. But I saw Nope. I really like Nope. I thought that was an interesting concept, and I thought they did a pretty good job with it. As far as those type of movies you guys are talking about, I've seen a couple. You remember a live action movie from the '90s called The Borrower? Yeah, I remember The Borrower. Yeah, John Goodman. Yeah, I remember that movie. Oh, okay, cool. Always like the little people trying to get along in the big world. That's kind of interesting. With moral beings, I see. Cool. Cool. PCG is being a pain in the butt, I guess. I've seen anime. I used to watch some of the anime type shows when I was younger. Vampire Hunter was one. It's pretty bloody mess. And there was another one called Akira, I think. Saw that on TV years ago. There was another one where a girl was kind of like trapped in a world that had weird shadow creatures and stuff in it. Oh, welcome in, Maury. I'll call you Maury. Oh, did I get rated? Oh man. Oh, thank you for the raid, Silva. Silva's. I'll call you so. Thank you for the raid. My sound alerts aren't working, so welcome in, guys. Thank you for the raid. Let me try to give you a shout out. See if that's gonna work. Here. There we go. Welcome in, guys. Let me show you what I'm working on. Thank you for following, guys. All my sound alerts are bugged, so nothing's actually working, like audio-wise. So, thank you. Thanks. Thanks, Supreme. So, yeah, welcome in, guys. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. So I've been working on this whole wall back here, adding stuff to make it kind of more interesting. I just added these guys here today, and I'm going to start working on some kind of like a painting or something here. I'm going to do right here in this spot right here. So, yeah. Some weird characters and stuff like that. So I did this here dice. It's just a flat surface. It looks 3D though, like yesterday. So welcome in, guys. Huh. Right now I'm going to draw a centaur because I am Sagittarius, so I kind of figured it appropriate. I'm going to have like have a dip down here, like have a castle or something off in the distance. I caught a little bit of your stream, Soph. But I ended up having lunch, so I missed the rest of it. How'd your stream go? What did you end up working on? I had some leftover meat that we had that my sister had sent me. Oh, you finished the squirrel? Good. But yeah, she had surprised my mom for her birthday, and she had sent us. Dustin, hey, what's up, man? But she had sent us a bunch of boxes, like 3 boxes of food. Yeah, Silva's such a good artist. I recommend you guys following her if you want to see some really good art. It's follow each other, man. But yeah, and one of the things she sent us was cheesecake. We get like 4 pieces apiece. I'm down to my last piece. I'll eat that tomorrow. So I have been cheating a little bit by eating cheesecake. But I really haven't been noticing any weight gains or anything. I've been exercising too. So. And she sent us like a package of some kind of ham or some kind of meat. And Cora, hey, welcome in, Cora. And a couple boxes like mac and cheese, like really good mac and cheese. So we had some of that last night, and we all been eating the cheesecake. So my sister definitely loves to spoil my mom, which is great. So So welcome in, everybody. Koba. Welcome in, Koba. Welcome in, guys. Old game's here. Actually, wasn't expecting anybody to watch. Man, it was like I'm on a Saturday morning or Saturday. How are you doing, Koba? Cool. Koba the man. You're tired, but you got 2 days off. Good. Glad you got some time on there. Yeah, I'm not currently doing music because I'm just trying to avoid the whole copyright stuff right now, and it's just easier just not to have any music right now for me. And plus my sound alerts aren't working. I kind of lost those a while back, so we're good. Just doing chores and adult stuff, so it doesn't suck. Yay for 2 days off. He deserves it. Yeah, he does. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you being here. It is currently windy out, so if I do if I do just disappear, that's the reason why. So hopefully we won't lose power, internet, or anything. So. We killed it good. Thank you for shouting everybody out, Cora. Appreciate it. Kill it every day. Thank you for lurking. Thanks, Sofa, for coming in. For Soph. Yeah, don't stick around. If you got things to do, go ahead and do them. Get them done. I appreciate the raid. Definitely appreciate that. Sophie, okay, that'll work. I'll call you Sophie. I kept messing up your name. I'll start calling you 3000 or something. Yo, 3000, what's up? No, Sophie's good. I like it. I'll call you Sophie. You guys can call me Eric if you want, because that's actually my name. So. I certainly doxed myself plenty of times online. And sent people cards when I was sending out cards. Several people know my name and address and everything else. So. But I'm not ever expecting any problem from anybody. So. I don't think the people I send cards to, I won't think I'm getting in trouble. Sophie. Thank you for the shadows, Cora. Good egg. I'll show you guys my just chatting. I think I did show you just chatting. You guys read it in. The centaur is a little on the fat side, so I'm going to have to be a little trim here. A little tummy tuck. Robert's going to be streaming later. He's going to be, well, anything he does is interesting, so whatever he does, I'm looking forward to it. I have no idea what he might do. Like yesterday, I got really ambitious and tried to make an actual 3D, three-dimensional 20-sided dice. And if you don't know what it is, it's simply a dice that's got 20 sided for D&D and stuff. So anyway, I tried to make a really big one that I was going to put on my windowsill up there. And yeah, I brainstormed some ideas. You never know, right? And so I actually made it, but it was just duct tape and slapped together. It looked like it was made by like a first grader. It was just so bad, so I threw it away. But not before like posting it in different places. Like, look how bad this is. So now I know how hard it actually is. And the way I did it was just not the good way to do it. It wasn't the. There's a lot better ways to do it. So that was my first time. So yeah, that was a little bit of a. That was quite a challenge anyway. I could do that. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. My plan is so far, COVID, is to have a like this guy being on a hill, and I could make him into a tree. It would be interesting. Then have like a castle or something off here in the distance. Then I'm gonna once I get it painted, I'll show you where I'm gonna put it. I actually like most of your ideas, Kova. He's a very creative guy. I'm gonna put it right here on the wall here. I'm gonna paint it and then pin it up on the wall right here. So yeah, some of that abstract art is pretty cool. So yeah, here's the dice I ended up doing. It's actually just a flat dice, but it came out pretty 3D looking. That's where I stuck it up here. So this little monkey I had since I was a kid. There's a little figurine from Germany. So yeah, just adding stuff to make it look interesting. Why not, right? Let's do here. I got one of these. I'll show you a couple things I did the other day. Yeah, it's an actual dagger. I mean, it's probably a costume dagger, but it's an actual. It's real. You could really kill someone with it. Yeah, this is probably I got this from hey Supreme, welcome back. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, I definitely would use it for like a costume or something. There you go. I don't know who in my family had it, but I ended up getting it. So I think it was one of my grandparents or something like that. I could show you some other stuff too, but I'd have to get up, and I don't really want to have a sword over there. Maybe I'll show you that sometime. A frying pan. I'm sure, Scott, that you've seen it all. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt you've seen and heard it all. You could probably get something like that online pretty easily. If it's just a matter of spending the money. I got that for free because it was passed down to me. Like not intentionally, I just ended up getting it. So I'm not even sure who it came from, who actually had it in the family. So. Yeah, you seem pretty nice. I like knives and weaponry and stuff too, like swords and knives. I don't have too many of them. You know, I'm gonna show you my sword. I'll be right back. I'll show you my sword. I don't have a BRB screen anymore, so you're just gonna bear with me. I'll be right back, guys. This is right next here. This is right next here to me here, Lisa. So this is it here. It's probably nothing that was ever really like a real. It says it was made in Pakistan. So, uh, so yeah, it's just a sword, probably two-hander. So that's that. I ended up, there was this guy, you're more of a knife guy. The Dutch oven. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the dagger is cool. It's got like a wavy blade stuff. I like the dagger too. If I were ever to use it for a costume, I would leave it unsheathed and just have the dagger in my belt or something like that. But I kind of have a costume now, so. Well, Kobe is a stand-up guy, so I'm not surprised. But yeah, there was a guy, telling the story, that lives out here where I lived, who had died, and his daughter and son-in-law had your homemade rustic food, something good. Had was looking for people to help clean up his house, so I went over and helped clean up his house, but I didn't accept any money for it. And when they had pulled out these swords that he had in his garage, I said, "Can I have those?" And he gave me like four swords of that kind of sword. So I think they're just like replicas of some kind, but I mean, you could certainly hit someone with it, so I wouldn't want to get hit with one. But I doubt it was ever like a battle sword. I doubt it was ever like an actual real sword. But so yeah, cool. Totally into that. Totally into that. You think when you think of Red Bull, the first objective comes to mind are the homemade and rustic. Good. So I think I'm gonna steal your idea, Cole, and make him into like a tree. At least the Robert and Tickle Nichols have actually a better audio now, and I'm pretty sure you guys can't hear my computer fan noise, but that was incredibly bad. I actually listened to the VOD myself one day and thought, wow, that's terrible. That kind of spurred me on to actually get something done about it, so I ended up filtering out that sound. And though I still notice it kind of sounds like an echo chamber in here, so I'm trying to figure out how to make it sound less like that. At least to me it does anyway. Yeah, that's a big improvement, right, Robert? It's a huge improvement. That filter just totally took that away. So thank you for keep getting me motivated to do it. So I ended up getting a different video, which was a lot more precise. So that's the one. That's the one I ended up using. So thank you anyway, though. You kind of got the fire lit under my butt, though. So I appreciate that. I didn't realize how bad it was until you guys were saying, "Hey, by the way, your audio is really bad." According to studies, I'm fluent in English because I understand humor, satire, and stuff. Really. As far as the echo, the two best things are to move the mic close to your face, which is pretty close, and And I was trying to identical burger setup. And the other thing is to add soft. Yeah, look, yeah, sound dampening. I could actually add stuff to the wall if I had something, like I could add towels and stuff to the wall. Probably what I could do. Yeah, isn't that great, Cole? You actually hear me now. All you guys are like, I can't hear you. Your sound sucks, man. Do something about it. So I did. Uh, yeah, so co-understanding complex social cues and concepts are not native language. No matter what you please. Yes, sir. This year is all about making improvements for me. So I have some news, and Cora knows about this news. So right now we are loosely planning on maybe moving to Florida at the end of the year, something like that. Our family wants us to move down there with them, so we are like loosely making plans to do that. So maybe by the end of the year, we'll be moving to Florida. So much teasing going on. Has been doing interesting learning that Italian Japanese yeah, your Japanese isn't bad, Robert. Teases Kova. I think you're all a bunch of noodle heads for them. We're all a bunch of noodle heads. Hey, Ingo, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, man. Welcome to the madhouse. Apparently today. How you doing? How was your stream? Were you streaming, or how was your stream? You were. You took Japanese for 3 weeks. Brain looks like a bunch of noodles. I always say. So. Very noodly. Very noodle-like. Forbidden noodles. No, it's okay. I think cats are appropriate in that one there. Noodles. I always need like a noodle sound blur now or something. Or what do you guys need to get a noodle sound blur? Make the dream happen, guys. Make it happen. Yeah. Me no speak it. Me no speak it that language. Me no speak it the English. Clutch the clutcher. I used to be a lot worse. I mean, I could do basic shapes and some stuff, but it was so bad. And that was several years ago, and just basically been practicing every day. You can go since then, just about almost every day. And you do it often enough, you get better at it. I'm pretty much a firm believer that anybody can get good at anything, and that includes especially art. I mean, you don't have to have an aptitude for it to be good at it. You get good at everything you do. You do it often enough. How are you doing, Scott? So there's that. There's that mess. Enjoy your housework, man. Now we're going to switch off to the castle. I'm going to have some coffee. Thanks for coming in, Scott. Good to see you again. I haven't heard from you much this weekend, so it's good to see you again. You do kind of disappear on the weekends. Trying to catch up to chat here. All games here. We are missing maybe a few people, but most of you are here. With Jolly here. Thanks. Yeah. Keep giving myself 5 more minutes. You're welcome, Cole. Just got done cleaning. Cole just got done cleaning and chilling it. I actually was half attempted to clean my bathroom, and then I thought, no, I don't want to clean it. Needs cleaning, but I don't want to clean it. If I vacuum the floor, it's a good day. Yeah, Scott, you're one of us now, whether you like it or not. We toil suffering. So sad. You just tell me to take a shower and I want to see I have allergy. Vacuuming is one of the most I'm sure. Vacuuming and mowing. I like to mow too. Mow and grill, it's kind of like a thing. Oof, good luck, Robert. In that case, I wish you luck and can't wait to see you again and hear the tea. Did I miss some tea? Miss some tea there? I guess Cole has beautiful eyes. Got the filter. I think I'll step back on this particular conversation. I still need to paint this whole thing here, so that will be the next step once I get this actually drawn out. Just had to blow it up of our litter champ cat litter pumps overboard. Wash your hands 3 times. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Welcome to the world of tomorrow. And just cut your hands off with this board. I do have a sword and a dagger. I could use that. Never get the cleaning again. Robert is the T. Be the T, Robert. Be the T. Be the T, man. Yet. This one does not blend as good as charcoal, that's for sure. People is good. It's stimulation for you. Throw random ideas. Improve on the spot and you do it. Improvise on the spot and you do it. Heck yeah. Gotta sharpen the pencil. Several pencil sharpeners going. Yeah, I did. I had a little debris in my mouth, so I just let it fly. And I spit the garbage cans over there. Maybe I made it, maybe I didn't. I don't know. I kind of went in that general direction. Spitting on it. I spit on you. It's okay. I'm used to it. Just getting called out. It's the interwebs, man. It's where people get called out. What's going on? Let's see. Yeah, Scott, check that out. He farted in my direction. Or one of our directions, yeah. That's why we call him Stinky. Just not to his face. Okay, Cora. Hope you're feeling better, a little bit better today. Work well. I didn't get it. Sorry, Robert, but I do understand it. It was a little obscure. I mean, it could have been from anywhere. You're the nights to say knee. That one comes to mind. Been forever since I've seen any Monty Python stuff, though. I need to check something real quick. Make sure this is gonna go where I hope it's gonna go. Is that the same movie with the rabbit too? 1 second. I can't bend that way. Yeah, that'll work. Just wanted to check. Maybe could have even been a little bit bigger, but that'll work. Excuse me. Those were such good movies back then. Good shows. All right. It's just one big movie. It was just one big movie. Never ended. Maybe Robert is. I'm sure not. Science is like my least good subject. I did see The Life of Brian, but I was a kid when I saw it, so I don't really remember it too much. And it was like a parody of Jesus. Not that I just saw a mighty girl in our temple this morning. Yeah, I was kind of tired when I did that. And I was trying to do something nice for you guys. It's, all you ladies are put up with a lot of stuff, so that's about all I can do is something artistic. So that's the reason that came about. So yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Maybe some light down here. I ended up posting it in different discords too, and there were some other people who liked it too. Yeah, cool. I just wanted to build up like Nicole and Panda and you and Aura and Chels and all them. Yeah, so at least I can do. Okay, since they stood in the kitchen for 45 minutes, staring at my Babylonian light square on the phone, and this is what makes the exit. Oh boy. She'll get through it. Once she gets out of that job, she'll be doing a lot better, I think. Have fun, Scoff. Thanks for coming in. You were officially first to my stream today. That means anything at all. I will probably see you on one of your streams next week. By the way, if I missed anybody, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the raid. My sound alerts aren't working, so I have no idea what is going on. But thank you anyway. I appreciate you. Thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Investigator, I like that. Investigator. When I first started watching the stream, I asked her, what did I ask her? I asked her if she was like Jessica Jones. I don't know. She's like a kind of a lesser superhero, but anyway, who's a private eye. Yeah, that's so funny. What is the half? What is the half human, half centaur? It's a centaur. Centaur. No, centaur. I was going to do a knight on a horse about that. No, I'd rather do like a centaur type of thing. And the reason I'm doing a centaur is because my sign is Sagittarius. And our governing creature, I guess you could call it a centaur. Or our star sign, or constellation is a centaur. I think that's how it works. Or whatever the technical name is, I don't know. Any of that really, I just kind of know basic stuff. You're the nerd. Yeah, centaur. Dustin, if you ever listen to him banter back and forth with Tickle Nichols or whatever, freaking hilarious. That one stream you guys did the other night, I couldn't stop laughing. Talk about funny. But I appreciate it very much. Tree tar, yeah, definitely a tree tar now, isn't it? He's a proud nerd. wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing with you, though you weren't laughing. So I guess I kind of was laughing at you. Oh well. All I got to laugh at. That's what's important. Well, I was amused. That was what's important. There's no way I'm going to go look at this VOD afterwards. I don't think so. What's here? Lord of the Rings, like live trees, is called Fingorn. Fingorn, is that what they're called? I thought they were called Trents. Like Treants, Trents. Sentry tar, okay, gotcha. Well, this was like the other night when you had been drinking all night. And you came and played Fortnite with Tickle or Nichols. Nichols was also not sober. So yeah. So yeah, it was pretty funny. I was laughing. That was pretty hilarious. I don't think anybody was sober that night. Ints. Is that what they're called? Ints? Yeah, I think you're right. Ints. That's all just a bunch of made up stuff. You were hilarious, man. I think the actually fell out of her chair at one point. It was about to. Yeah, like adding like way too much color. This with the Cinderin, maybe this thing going. Yeah, I don't know. I have to take your word for it. So I'm gonna do some more like darker color here. Uh, Start with some lighter blue and then work my way into some darker blue. It's kind of what Bob Ross used to do in his paintings. He'd go on the very edges. He would do like a dark blue or some kind of dark color for the sky. A lot of my stuff I've learned is from watching his videos on YouTube recently within the last few years. So I got a lot of my painting techniques from his videos. I don't normally work on such large, I don't usually use such large pictures, but it's good to branch out. Robert, in fact, got me some circular paper. I don't see it, but circular watercolor paper. I've done several paintings on it for a lot of fun. Is that like the Sentry tar though? Thank you, I appreciate that. I need to paint it and make sure I don't screw it up by painting it poorly. So I haven't done that yet. Okay. Definitely gotta stretch that creativity. Here's the piece that you and your wife got me, Robert. Basically, just been using them for a while now. Sorry, you can't see that, can you? A big head in the way. Says the guy who can't draw anything. The card out of the deck. Looks amazing coming from a guy who can't draw even something simple. I'm glad you guys like it. You know what you do is you get on the internet, you look up some like cartoons like SpongeBob or something, and you try to copy those on a piece of paper. Just freehand them. Do that till you get it down. That's a start in the right direction. I'll try to draw. I happen to love to do art, so it helps me actually like to do art. I made a zillion and one mistakes, but that's how you learn, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Robert. So that's actually a little too dark for my taste, honestly. So I'm going to lighten that up a little bit. And I'm by no means an expert painter. That's like I'm still learning a lot when it comes to painting. In fact, Sophie, that was just in here. You should follow her if you want to see some really good paintings. She paints like a whole thing, maybe in one sitting, like I do, but hers are exceptionally good. I mean, they're really, really good. You know, we're trying to text you though. I don't know about that. A new Shrek. I wonder what it's going to be about this time. So I'm just going to focus at the moment. Get It's just the way I like it. And this when I do sky with color, it tends to be kind of blocky. I guess that's the word. Except when I do cards, it's not usually as blocky. You know, once it dries, it doesn't tend to want to blend again. I just have to add more color or something. But I'm actually going to go ahead and leave it because it's not. It's just for my personal use. So. Yeah, yeah, it is really about the streamer, isn't it? That's kind of why I go to streams too. Another Shrek movie. Good to see a Shrek movie. I need the thing that said Shrek Prince of Egypt. We're in production at DreamWorks and this at the same time, and someone messed up on Prince. They said, "No, we're just Shrek." Robert, so funny. Alright. I'm going to make a stab at painting the centaur guy now. Forgive me if I totally mess it up. In fact, I'm almost tempted to use like colored pencils or something so I don't screw it up. It's okay, man. Eric. Settle down. I'll get in it. Yeah. That's not too bad. Shrek was really a really good movie, and that Myers guy did a really good job as Shrek. Versus the Prince of Egypt. I don't even think I even saw that one. I remember it, but I don't think I ever saw it. You had a dog named Shrek? Was it always saying, "That'll do, donkey? That'll do"? That'll do, donkey. Donkey. There you go, a little Shrek in me. A little Shrek in me. That'll do, donkey. Let's see what color I'll do. Gosh, I'll make a little purple one. Boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. We're gonna say was Panda on? Was she playing that Hogwarts game? I need to rate her for sure. Yeah, I'll post it later. Get some sleep, man. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you hanging out. I would love the Prince of Egypt. Okay, is it like on Netflix? Okay, I'll definitely try to look for it then. I don't have I have a computer. I guess I could use that for a DVD player. Actually, no, I don't have discs. I just lost my computer. It's about the enslavement of Israelites and Moses, and also it's actually a biblical movie. The plagues and all the rescues. Oh, really? Is it a cartoon? Animation? Okay. Okay. That's a people joke. No, I have the list. There's a list. Maybe it's on Netflix or something. Or check it out on Amazon or something. Probably wasn't before I ever became a Christian, so it wouldn't have been something I would have wanted to watch. pretty soon once I get this painted. And I'll stick it on the old wall here later. I think you ever seen this on the Prince of Egypt. Okay. We'll be checking that out. I'm looking forward to it. So let's do. I'll get this straightened up here in a second. Hope you want there, guys. You heard that. Peacock TV. Okay. Prime Video. That's good. Well, I have Prime Video, so I'll definitely check it out. If you're into, I don't know, I guess you're not into horror though, are you, Robert? But Nope is pretty good as far as that goes. It's an older movie, so I'm not surprised it would be like a horror film. And so I really enjoyed Megan, the Android movie. It's kind of like Chucky, but better than Chucky. There were some cheesy moments, but otherwise I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it together. I own a copy. I've already watched it twice. So the Megan Android movie is fascinating. Just the whole thing, how it acts and stuff. But I can see the reason it did what it did. I can see why it did what it did, just how it was interpreting everything. Because it was just an android. I like a good gore fest, or maybe not so much gore, but it's, a little bit of like slow burn horror and stuff like that. I kind of like. Of course, I grew up watching movies like The Howling and Poltergeist and all that stuff, so I really dig into horror when I was younger. Not as much now, but I like it occasionally. There we go again. Let's do the. I swear the garbage is in that general direction. I might be hitting it. These here. Century tar. That's been so dubbed. This might actually be my longest stream ever, guys. Or might go like an hour and a half on the outside, but yeah. Not sure how long it's been, but I'm sure it's been longer than that. Of course, Robert, you'll be streaming tonight. I'll be definitely watching that. So I have an idea what you might be trying to do. By the way, that takes a lot of pre-planning, so if you're going to do that what you said you might do, then you need to cut out all those triangles in advance. And do the measurements right, because I didn't do the measurements right with another one of my problems, so nor did I do anything right, so on that one. Alright, close that down. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm telling you, cut those triangles out before you start the screen. Get those all cut out. There's like 20 of them. And make sure you do, I'm sure you could do the measurements right, and make sure you get the measurements all right. Because otherwise it's a pain in the butt. I thought I had them right, and when I looked down there longer on one end, on one point, I was like, oh man. But I tried to do it anyway. That was part of my problem right there. Is I tried to do it anyway. This thing up. I better start over. That's about the only advice I can give you because that's about as far as I got. So, other than turning it into like the Thunderdome. I need to give me another BRB screen though. Oh, you were? Okay. It'll definitely be a time killer. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine though. You can get one triangle cut and get it right, equal on all sides, and then the rest should be easy. Okay, basically done. So for maybe some outlining. Maybe just a slightly bigger brush here. I just threw away a bunch of brushes that I had sitting in my windowsill that had been there for like 2 years. And were just crusted, so that's what we're doing. I'll go with that green link. Sure, you can. It's Joel Stream's Robert. He tries different stuff. He plays different types of games. Pretty much every stream. Yeah. Yeah, it tries different products like drinks and foods. So basically, his thing is he's rubber and he tries things. That's kind of what his thing is. You stream too, don't you, Clutch? I know you do. I'm just going to do some quick cleaning here. And I think I'm going to probably rate out and
The dice list?
yeah, give me a second.
Okay. Time's up.
There's that. This is going to head upstairs, so I'm not going to rate it out. So, thank you guys. I will catch you next time and catch you on your stream and stuff. So, I'll see you guys.